Greetings all, Creed here. Today I'm going to be, how should I put this? I'm going to be, sending the Columbian Navy to the bottom of the ocean. It is currently, I believe, in game. The year is 1932, roughly. And this is a fleet Columbia has amassed from allies over the course of the game. So as you can see here, we got more modern turrets on these, definitely a destroyer. Yeah, on these destroyers. Somewhere around here they have a few museum pieces, like, one second, like, well, actually, like you, this is a torpedo boat, I think. And they are currently against a super battleship, the Indiana, which ironically has smaller guns than the Georgia over here. I know. Welcome to the Creed Design Incorporated. I don't make sense to myself either. Though I'm sure the secondary batteries on the Indiana alone is more than enough for this whole battle. I swear I saw a heavy cruiser. Ah, here she is. I believe this is definitely a French, like, they got this from the French. Straight up. You can tell just based off the hull design, like this, I believe it's Tumble Home. You can just tell by the hull design this is a French designed cruiser that they bought from the French, so it's speed up time, and Indiana's radar picked these guys up effectively immediately, as the rest of the battle lines are moving to engage, so, alright. Alright, Div 4. Right, you all join up with St. Louis. Join up in Div... Interesting. There we go. Yeah, destroyer divisions form up. And whilst yes, it is the early 1930s, I still do have ships in service from 1896, the Ohio class Dreadnought. None of them are present in this battle. They are all over in the Mediterranean. We are currently off the coast of South America. Well, like the eastern side of South America. As you can tell by the fact that we're fighting the Columbian Navy. And they do have a few battleship participants here, so. Alright, Indiana's first shots of the battle are making their way downrange, along with the rest of the fleet. I just like to reiterate, this will not end well for the Columbians. Indiana alone is probably enough to send this relic fleet to the bottom of the ocean. I'm trying to find their battleship, because I swear I could see based off the design, like the pre-battle screen, it was a pre-dreadnought. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of smaller vessels they purchased from their major naval allies over the years. Like I think just about everyone. They might even have a few of my designs in here at some point. I wouldn't recognize them though, because I don't particularly give a damn about destroyers. This is definitely not one of my designs. I don't think I ever put triple tubes on the front, on the bow. What is your torpedo protection? Anti-torp 2. I'm going to have you back off a bit. Georgia, what about your anti-torp? Anti-torp 2. I found myself facing torpedoes less and less, and so these larger designs just have had less torpedo protection because I just haven't felt as much of a need. I'm not stupid just enough to completely take off anti-torp, but just, yeah. But regardless, trained crew. You know what? Second. Yeah. All right. Another thing. The Georgia. I believe she's either a Kansas class battleship or a Rapid City class battleship. Regardless, she is built on a modern Battleship 2 or maybe a modern 3 hull. She has more crew than the Super Battleship. Alright then, just these little things I noticed to myself about my own ships. So I don't bother to check in dockyard. Is this actually a heavy cruiser? No, that is a destroyer or a torpedo. These are not heavy cruisers. This is actually probably the single largest battle I've... Actually, wait, this might be their battleship. These look like some really early like French 10-inch, 10 or 9 inch guns. No, not yeah, like oh yeah, these are. Alright, you are a heavy cruiser. That I do not doubt. This is a battle cruiser. They did have one of those, I think. Once again, it's either a battle cruiser or BC for short. Oh wait, no, this is a BC design. Definitely, yes. I recognize this design. I think this is a. I'm gonna say this is either. I swear this might actually be a Chinese designed battle cruiser. Well, that is a problem. If it weren't for the fact they missed. So, aim better next time. Alright, popping over toward destroyers real quick. Oh, they're just letting off the torps, just reckless abandon. Which I'm okay with. I don't care much for destroyers. Never cared much for anything smaller than heavy crew. Hell. I've only ever really cared for battleships and Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Just because they're cool. And aircraft carriers ruined it all, like ruined battleship development because, well, they made battleships obsolete. We definitely did not hit any of those torp spreads. Oh, these are some of our torps, though. Who launched these? Yeah, wait, who launched those? Those are our torpedoes heading towards my heavy cruisers. I'm not a particularly big fan of that. Indiana. Oh, God. Torpedoes. Oh, God, the torpedoes. Indiana not having a great first deployment. Oh, God, Georgia. The sheer amount of torpedoes in the water is genuinely on my nerves. Alright, well. The main reason I'm making this video is... Oh, hey, so I mostly just want to kind of just... Because I mostly just want to go through and just see what museum pieces are being pulled out against me here. Yeah, so DD Destroyer V145. That is, I believe, then a German design. 146, a German design. I wanted... Oh, you are. This is probably a starter design from 1890. You can tell because it doesn't even have a full kilometer on its torpedo range. Well, Indiana has not been having a fun first deployment. This is her first battle that's not just been auto-resolving transports. As for Colorado, Montana, and Wisconsin over here, I believe these vessels have all seen combat, but it's been so long that their crew training has degraded. These are still they're old, but still quite serviceable designs, quite frankly. Like, these have done in vessels larger than themselves. Well, one, it was an Austro-Hungarian battleship. Alright, well, Georgia is going to have to close a bit if we want her guns to do anything. Indiana can drop speed a tad bit. Alright, 1 second.
Alrighty. Yeah, this... I'm mostly just really interested to learn what these are. So yeah, we will progress the battle on 5 times speed for now. Alright, what are you? The Battleship Terrible. This is a French-designed pre-Dreadnought battleship, I believe. Oh, 12.6 is okay. Alright, you are... Alright, well, you're obviously a French design, just based off the hull, but this is a battleship? Seriously, look at how chubby this thing is! I mean, just look at it! Those French designers are really on something else. Indiana is still capable of... Oh, she tossed a turret. And that was one of her triple ones. God damn it. Alright. Note to self, don't get cocky with super battleships just because your enemy's a bunch of museum pieces. Alright, let's just zoom back over to the enemy fleet, because this is one's what I'm more interested in. Oh, Prince Eitel Friedrich. Friedrich. Yeah, Friedrich. Gosh, I cannot get that like accented D to roll off my tongue easily. This is... Alright. This is either German or Austro-Hungarian, then. Just because the name's in German. One funnel. Either you must have the engine efficiency of a god, or no engine efficiency. Semi-oil, induced boilers, I don't remember how good that is. Turbo-electric, that's pretty good. Alright, you probably have at least 100% engine efficiency. I have not been micromanaging my stuff well right now, I will admit. Where is the Georgia? Okay, she's still... Alright. Georgia, up speed, close distance. We need to get your 16s back in range. Alright, so this here is... Oh my god, green train. So, yeah, Prinz Eitel here is, without a doubt, the effective flagship of this flotilla. Like, the enemy command staff is, if we're talking from a roleplay perspective, all on board this vessel. So, destroyers. We have a wide variety of destroyers in here, by the way. I believe we have some... Oh, yeah, we have... Oh, hey, we have the lead class, the lead ship of the Fitch class. Fitch herself. She is less heavy torpedo-wise, but she does have some dual 5s. I am somewhat tempted to take that end battle offer, but no. Alright, pop smoke, gents. Make your attack runs. If we just reduce that area to Torpedo Alley, they will not have a fun day. Come on, Fitch, you're... Oh my... Here we go. Here is a true museum piece. A torpedo boat. You were obsolete within the first 10 years of the game. You are 30 years past your expiration date, my friend. Here, let us put you into a well-deserved retirement, shall we say. Alright, battleships close in. Heavy cruisers, you can get a better angle on that. Yeah. Fitch, have you launched? Yes, Fitch has launched. Samson is yet to launch, but when she does, there will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 torpedoes. And just like that, all destroyers have launched. I'm not expecting them to hit the torpedo boat. I'm expecting their range to be carried beyond the torpedo boat and just mess up someone's day out here, like these guys. Like, mess up their formations or just mess with them. That's what I expect. I think this is probably the first time I've ever had a full, like, launch of salvo of torpedoes from a destroyer formation in this entire campaign. This is going to be a full 60-year game. I'm not posting this on YouTube because I just didn't record. This is the only thing I'm going to be recording of it. Oh, this poor battleship. Well, battleship. You're not even... I have designed heavy cruisers that weigh more than this battleship. That is something else. You, on the other hand, are quite a big one. Oh. I am terrible. Well, at least you weigh more than my heavy cruisers. Will displace more water than my heavy cruisers. I'm sure you'll be displacing a bit more when you're set to the bottom, because then the whole ship's going to be submerged. Alright, continue on. Indiana, you gotta close distance more. I know you don't... I don't want you to close distance any further, quite frankly. Alright, Georgia is gonna tear apart that destroyer with her secondary battery, because she does have a seasoned crew. Here I want her to... I mean, we've landed 2 torpedo hits, I guess. Quickly turn off torpedoes. Well. Ooh, Hubbard. Ooh, Fitch. Ooh, Samson. Where did those come from? Here. Yeah, they weren't launched from you. They were launched from the destroyers or light cruisers in the smoke cloud. Alright. Pop smoke again and continue on with your original attack plan. Which is actually going to be your curve back into the fleet over there. Yeah, that was a bit concerning. You can see little parts of these torpedoes breach the surface as the waves as they drift on, as they zoom on by, not drift. Definitely not drifting. All right, Georgia is starting to open up again, like full. That's right. We still have ships that use casemates around here because, well, I've never seen a reason to retire any designs outside of the old Alabama-class pre-Dreadnought, whose the only remaining examples of, I believe, you would have found in the Egyptian Navy before the Germans invaded. Yeah. A piece of history that I look on with shame because it never saw service really in the American Navy. I only made those things to potentially sell off to allies, and then the moment I actually could make a good pre-Dreadnought, what was... I say good in reference to a pre-Dreadnought. Oh, hey, one museum piece sent off to the retirement home, I guess. Quite honestly, I was not expecting this much trouble, but should have known. The minor nation AI loves purchasing smaller vessels. So this is I should have expected this, and that is completely on me. Where did that battle cruiser go? There it is. Alright, so yeah, so this right here is the effective heart of the formation. So if I, Alright, so the plan is the destroyers are gonna probably try and flank around here and just lob torpedoes through the formation. By then, my battleships should be out of the way, or they'll have been sunk. I doubt they'll have been sunk. These battleships have seen too much to die like this. Torpedoes. Oh, well, maybe you, Montana. Feeling lucky? Because I'm not. Well, apparently I should have been. Apparently I should have been feeling lucky. Alright. And these battleships, of course, have some torpedoes of their own, which they can respond with in kind if they feel like it, ever. Those heavy cruisers I don't think have hit a thing, and I poorly designed the St. Louis class heavy cruisers. Oh, hey, they're launching torps. At what, though, are you launching torpedoes besides our own battle line? Yeah. Indiana, I am concerned for you. Because, I mean, look at that blast from, what would that be, AB, the X turret that got launched like it was participating in the Russian turret toss Olympics. Oh, hey. Speaking of turret toss Olympics, this destroyer tossed a turret. Or Flamme. Might be a German. In fact, you know, probably Austro-Hungarian, because Germans are all, destroyers are all just a V whatever. Alright. How is the destroyer line looking? Well, they are closing in on their targets. They're not currently taking any fire, which I'm very pleased with. I believe the Franks or something upon those lines, class of destroyer. They had this 1 3-inch gun simply to satisfy the shipmaker, and nothing else. So I put reduced ammo on this, and just slap, you know, once again 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 torpedo tubes. Like, once again, Indiana, I'm perfectly happy with her sitting back and sniping from the edges of the battlefield. Artillery. Oh, that's definitely a French ship. That is also definitely a French ship. That top one, I don't know. I am not all that comfortable with my fleet getting this close. Oh my... Saigon? Okay, well, this is French. Ernst Renan, French. These poor pre-dreads. And this poor battle cruiser just being surrounded by just old, outdated ships. I feel bad for them. Like, this is the problem with the minor AI, which I hope the devs fix before they stop development on the game, is, oh my gosh, let minor nations scrap ships. Let them scrap ships. That way they are encouraged to continue buying newer vessels from their allies. For instance, my ally South Africa had, I believe, last turn in game, requested the purchase, and I approved, of a Rapid City class battleship. One of these. Problem being, it was the original Rapid City, designed in 1918 with no radar, I believe semi-oil, still had boilers, definitely had auxiliary engines, but like had probably Krupp 3 at the best, Barbette 3 or 2, probably a better anti-torpedo, maybe triple bottom hull, reinforced bulkheads 1, like, it just... still a worse ship, especially due to the lack of radar. Ah, yes, thank you for your concern. I'm sure this will be a problem. Oh, hey, you can even see in there, like, you can see the torpedo under the water. I'm sorry. I am a sucker for these kind of little details. This is a long video. Alright, well, yeah, like, it's because I got sonar. Well, not on St. Louis here, but if we were to look at the Indiana, you can see she has sonar. So I don't know whose sonar, whose set it is. It's actually, it might, not Quincy. It might be the hydrophone on Quincy, but that is a really long range for you to pick up. Still be picking up stuff. Like, all right, once again, battle line. Like, you all are free to start dumping torpedoes into the water. Like, I do not care. There is. What, are you going to hit our own destroyers? All right, speaking of our own destroyers, it's time for them to do what destroyers do best. Chaos. Just pure chaos. So actually, if we, to there, aggressive torpedo fire, Kennison's launched, Crane launched, Hubbard launched, Fitch launched, and Sampson launched. This whole area is going to have a bad day, is all I can say. Alright, Kennison, lead your formation out. You've done your work. Yeah, everyone's out of torpedoes. Yeah, this area is going to have a bad day. I mean, I don't know if it's as bad as the rest of the Columbian Navy, who's actively getting sunk, but... Oh, hey, my battleship's launched as well! Yeah, no! No one in the Columbian Navy is having a great day. Boom, torpedo. Cassard, you are not long for this world, I do not believe. Yeah, but just look at all these torpedoes. Just crossing this way and that. Oh, you are done. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are going down. Alright, Georgia. Once again, you are at liberty to fire. Alright, Indiana, just keep cruising along and happily blasting away. We will sink this whole formation eventually. And then I get to upload it to YouTube because I saw the museum pieces and I felt like I want to record this so I can look back later and just kind of laugh. You all destroyers may be aggressive with your gunfire. Fitch, you especially. With that 99% chance to hit. Yeah, miss me with your fives. Yeah, Destroyer Squadron. Oh, Kennison is hauling out of line due to rudder issues. And moving to the back of the formation, which is the last thing she should be doing in this scenario. Just leave. Just take your damaged rudder and just leave. It's like, the Destroyer's job is done here. They've launched all their torps. Like, you can still see the remnants of the volley out here. Like, they might even hit Sarbacane over there. Yeah, I've been hit 28 times. The reason why they've done so much damage is torpedoes. As you saw earlier, I was careless. I was careless with the Indiana, and I just sailed her right into the gunfire, well, torp line, of their most modern destroyers and paid the price for it. Oh, Georgia! Kill speed. This one's probably gonna hit. You might also hit. Oh no, you're also gonna hit. Oh god, Georgia. Georgia, I'm sorry. Dodd. I do say that was not a dud. Oh no, Georgia! Alright, Georgia, congratulations. You are retiring from the battlefield. This is why I don't like... Mother... Ah! I don't care what technical issues you're having, Georgia. Get out. This might sink her. If you try and cruise at full speed past it. No, because there's other two. Turn away. Yeah, best of luck to you, Georgia. See you on the other side. To think the first Navy that ever gave me pause wasn't the mighty Royal Navy or the Marine Nationale. Sorry, the mighty Royal Navy of Britain or the Marine Nationale of France. The Regia Marina of Italy or the Kriegsmarine or Kaiserliche Marine or whatever the heck they're calling themselves today of Germany. It was... One second, I want to go look this up. It was the Armada de la República de Colombia. That was the first one to ever Well, hats off to them for making do with their museum pieces. And the fact that the two biggest museum pieces are still afloat. Oh, hey, heavy cruisers, have you finally felt like doing something or attempting to be useful? No? Yep, good to know. I'm sorry I built you without secondaries. That was a complete oversight on my part. Yeah, Georgia is hightailing it out of here. She is... I mean, she let off a torp of her own, I guess, towards those, because fuck you in particular, I guess. Alright, Indiana is doing just fine on her own, bullying some smaller destroyers. Turbine. Okay, this has to be... That is the most British name for warship I think I've ever heard of. This is a British design right here. And I want nothing to do with it. She launched. Oh god, she launched. Need a kill speed 2, might be able to dodge the second one. Oh! Oh, thank gosh for the premature detonation of the first. Oh! My heart could not handle it another one. Oh, also, I mean, Georgia's doing pretty well flooding-wise. I mean, this is... Thank God for max bulkheads, I guess. And, just... Oh, my beloved battleships are just... I played this battle so poorly. Oh my god, I played it so poorly. Oh, anyways, well, the museum pieces are getting their due. Heavy cruisers, close distance, finish them. Alright, well, St. Louis here only took 1.4k damage from a torpedo. Let's see why. Anti-torp 4, that is why. It's just anti-torp 4 is like 12% of the tonnage of a super battleship. It's too much of a trade-off you can feasibly be asked. Alright, I'm going to sink these capital ships, and I'm going to call the battle and the episode. This isn't an episode, this is a video. I need... Are you serious? Fucking about face, gentlemen. The audacity. Alright, Div 8. Still Div 8. Now Div 7. Sink this cocky motherfucker. Alright, well now we're Div 6 apparently. Yeah, their battleships... Wait a minute. They had 3. They had 2 The Terrible goes down. Assuming none of those 929 men are gonna ever see their families again, but not my problem. Oh, hey, turret toss! Oh, there's probably survivors on this one. Okay, alright, I'm going to end the battle here. Let's just see how it went. Victory for me because we sunk... Oh! We sunk Condorcet. All that was left standing, none of the torpedo boats, a couple destroyers, 1 heavy cruiser, Ernst Renan. Alright. Georgia, not looking great. Indiana, seen better days. But yeah, with that, thank you everyone who's watched this. I don't intend to make Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts regular channel content. And knowing that with school starting up for me in under 2 weeks now, I was already on a bit of a hiatus from making content. That is going to draw slacken even more because, oh boy, senior year of high school. It's going to be something. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you around. Creed out.